Welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be focusing on the latest cinematic venture by Paul W.S, a renowned filmmaker known for his work on various action-packed movies. Did you know video game adaptations are all the rage, and Paul W.S. is no stranger to video game adaptations? His work on the Resident Evil series brought in millions, combining horror, action, and a very unique style that fans either love or love to hate. And let's not forget about Mortal Kombat from 1995, a video game adaptation I have a lot of love for despite its flaws. Additionally, he was on the director's seat for 1997 deep space horror Event Horizon, which I feel is hugely underrated. Then, he once again collaborated with his wife Mia Jovovich on the 2020 video game adaptation of Monster Hunter. While there does always seem to be certain issues with his movies, one thing I think we can almost all agree on is that he knows how to entertain, even if you often need to leave your brain at the door. This all takes us up to the recent news that Anderson will take on the directorial role for the upcoming movie based on the iconic video game The House of the Dead. Let me remind you, The House of the Dead isn't just any video game, it's a classic arcade shooter that first hit the scene in the late 90s with its thrilling gameplay and horror elements. Set in a post-apocalyptic world filled with zombies and other terrifying creatures, the game challenges players to survive against all odds. I have fond memories of gripping a plastic light gun as if my life depended on it, fighting off a horde of zombies while the timer ticks down. It's pure nostalgia. The original game dazzled players with its action-packed gameplay and memorable over-the-top boss battles. Over the years, the franchise has expanded to include a number of sequels, remakes, and even spin-offs. Now the question remains, will Anderson's direction provide a fresh perspective on the House of the Dead? How do you effectively adapt an on-rail shooter arcade game with a hard-to-determine plotline? Well, that's for Anderson to worry about and for people like me to scrutinize. In summary, the announcement of Paul W.S. directing The House of the Dead has ignited both excitement and curiosity, and I'm here for it. Let's keep our fingers crossed that this film will do the franchise justice. As always, I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on Anderson directing? What do you want to see in this new adaptation? Let me know in the comments below. I'll speak to you on the next edition of the Rapture Report.